Ooh, welcome, welcome. This little butterfly. Add this to our Galgin model. Clean up. Primer him up, get him ready. Get him ready for action. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday. Good Thursday here. Carrying on, getting ready for Nova. We're gonna finish up our Fey Witch this week. And do some refinement. Other two pieces. Get them ready for the show. What I do need to see little details on these wings, though. You see what we're doing. Stable lines, okay. I don't know, I might have to print out. Maybe not. That would actually go there. I don't even know how. Want this piece right here. It's crazy because there's nothing under here. Haha, yeah, butterfly. Gotta get it primed. I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna do it on. Hey, Martha, how are you doing? Just getting started here. Sand this down and flatten it out. Banana. Yeah, I might actually glue this on when I get there. Because there's literally no spot there. That's where the original butterfly was. This little point, you can see. It was glued, it was part of this sculpt right there, but it popped off, of course. So there's another spot. This is just weird looking here. Maybe we glue them on to that. I'm good thinking. Yeah, either way, I think I'm gonna glue it on when I get there. This, he's just sitting here. Oh shit. Hey, man. Get some crab rave on. Yeah, no, I think I'll flatten the top of this. And then that's the move right there. and I'll flatten that down, and then I'll do that when I get there. But we still got to get primer on it. There are little lines on here. You can't see it. Just sand that better. Sand it now. It's got lines in the wings. I don't know that they were meant to be printed out this small, but here we are. Just had a little sandy stick. How's everybody doing? How's your Thursday? Pretty quiet here. It's been nice. See, Karen would be joining us, but she's actually sleeping. She decided to go lay down at about 4:45. I haven't seen her since, so I don't know if she's doing a whole sleep cycle or is having a little nap or what's. There you are. Yeah, we'll get back to this guy. Or this gal, I should say. How's it going, Mew? Thank you. I got your payment. Yeah, there's actually a little line. That's what I was going to say. If you can actually see the patterns on here, I don't know if I'll be able to paint them, but that's okay. What the heck is that? Oh, I see. Sorry, I'm just sanding this guy. You want some soup, do you? Yeah, we got an extra spoon. Grab a bowl. How's it going, Danny? Just trying to get this little butterfly sorted out here. What? Flutterby. We are playing with toys, right? Did I forget that part? That these are toys? Yeah, this is going to get glued on right here, and I think I'm going to glue them on when I get to the competition. Because I'm taking my motorcycle, so getting these traveled up there with the minimum amount of vibration is tricky enough without having little loose bits. Alright, I think that'll work. So I'm just going to throw some primer on him, set him aside for a bit. Call it a day. Yeah, we're going to prime him white. You can go home. We got refinement for you later. Okay. How about just some white primer? Here. Paint station. Blanco. Also, just me and you this weekend, right? I guess so, right? If Layden's out, I think I'm still here. Saturday, yeah. Yeah, I've got nothing. We don't have a life, though. We used to have a life. No longer. A life? What's that? This is going to use such little paint. I don't care. So I'm going to probably throw some contrast paint on it just to keep it simple. I want to do it white. And I ordered me a couple new Raphael brushes. So I got one to replace my number 2. But I got glue on the very end of it. So it's a good wishing brush, but it's no longer sharp and pointy. ReaperCon's the same weekend. Yep, it is. No, we almost had him convinced to come to. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Stick it on something, right? 20 days, is that it? RapperCon. I want to go to RapperCon. I'm the Sim City. Yo, Sim City. Oh, this paint sucks. What is going on with that? Really? Wow. I haven't used this in a while. I don't typically prime things white. 8 days and 3 weeks. 3. Oh, same weekend as Nova. Yeah, it's like Labor Day weekend or whatever they call it. Whatever that stupid holiday. Come on, man. Got any actual paint in there? I haven't used this white primer forever. With the P3, please stand up. Please stand up. Just throw some stuff on here. Don't care. Block lighter. Bubbles out of here. I don't need much on here, honestly. I just want to get enough on here so I can actually see the lines, the designs that are on it. Yeah, you can see, I don't know if you can tell from the light. Can't really, but there are designs on the wings. I can see them here. Barely. I don't think it's possible for a human to paint, but we'll try. How's everybody doing? Having a good Thursday? Friday, Junior. You can sit up here so I don't knock you over. Okay, back to soup. You haven't seen his photos, the guy who made them. Oh, nope, I haven't. I just got the file and started burning away. Oh, cool. All right. Thanks. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to paint it, but it's always good to see what the other artist has done. Oh, okay. Just gonna get going here. We're still refining her. We got her little arm flaps done. I think I gotta tighten up her face a little bit, touch up stuff, and then we gotta deal with this. Dagger. Oh, finish this. So basically, tonight will be dagger and this, and I'm just touching up little bits I see. She'll be done. Why doesn't it show Wizard Cat? Should show Wizard Cat. Oh, do I actually need this? No. I think I want to get her broken first. That's actually taking the heavy lifting right now. The other stuff's just really, really, really tiny, minor. But this has actually got to get done, this whole section here. So I did add a little bit more spray, cleaned up her back legs. This is a flaw in the print itself from Plague Miniatures. So, not sure what to do with that. I don't have a problem getting something in there and then smoothing it out and painting over it. That's fine because it's the back bottom of the model. Not too worried. And if I get a backdrop on here, then you definitely won't be seeing it. So That's a whole nother thing. Mysterious backdrop. Oh, okay. Get this going on. Get my fire protection suit on. There we go. Don't wear off the ends of the fire because that's what I do. So we want to finish this up. So we're do. Yeah, it'd be nice to see what that looks like. And I can do some research too if you can't find it. I didn't even bother looking. It's just like, let me print this and it'll be good. Soup. We have soup. Rain, rain, rain. Just rain. Days of rain. I feel like I'm in Oregon again. It's like Oregon without the abject depression. Eyeball soup. Beagle. Hey, no mana. Yep, you are welcome. This is Ode to Namana. Soup. Eyeball soup. I want to change the color of her leg straps too, because they're the same paint as her wrap over here. Those were just a base coat. I never actually decided on a color to paint them. So hey. Alchemy and recipes. Come on, cook. Let's see. Let me take a look. Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. Record. I just updated the computer, or the OS was updated, so let's see what it broke. I had to re-sign into Restream and everything else. Yeah, alchemy. All right. Got it. Oh shit, son. Okay, so humans can paint these. Okay. No. Let me share it so really cool. Those are fucking tiny. Okay, this screen's gonna go black for a minute. I've got to set a new tab to share. Hold on. I'm still here. I gotta pick the right tab. I had to reset everything. Shit. Crazy. Look at that. Damn, son. Yeah, I think. Okay, they just painted whatever they wanted. This is what I'm looking at here, right? I'm seeing on mine, I see all the little striations. I was going to share it with the camera, which you will not be able to see. But yeah, so I can see this stuff. They're not painting. They're kind of doing their own thing over the top. I see. Kind of going for this. Ish. I'm not going to try and paint in all the little veins and stuff. I don't think. I don't know. Okay. Awesome. Well, thanks for finding those. That actually is helpful. Wow. Oh, I didn't see the next one. Yeah. There was another picture, right? Fucking small is right. Hold on. Let me go back to it. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, there's our chat. That's what my screen looks like. And actually, so I've got a monitor in front of me, and so this is on the right side, and I've got a preview of the camera, the model camera, on the left side. So that's what I look at. Behind the scenes. Yeah, so the second picture was... Ooh. Come on now. This guy. Oh shit, there we go. Oh, look at the toucan. Here's looking at you, kid. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, look at this shit. How do you even paint that? You basically just kind of eyeball it and come up with something. You can do whatever you want on it. That's what I'm saying. That's cool, though. It's really handy. Yeah, he's using the wrong hand to paint him. Agreed. Yeah, because, oh, you can't see on the white. But, yeah, get way up here. Come on, focus. Let's see if I get the shadow right so you can see the reflections. The camera doesn't like it, but you can see the lines on it. There's no way. But yeah, I mean, really, you could get those and see them. Huh. Yeah, pretty much kind of do whatever. I mean, there's already so many colors and everything else going on with him. Keeping the butterfly simple-ish is probably a good call. How many ads I'll suffer on YouTube watching 1 hour and 35. I don't know. 1 hour and 35 minutes on YouTube. How many ads? What are you trying to watch? Huh? 7. Yeah. And plus, it's better than watching actual TV, I suppose. Crusty paints, don't care. I saw a picture. We were watching this. Oh, funny you mentioned that. YouTube. So we were watching. I mean, we watch YouTube. If it's not a movie, we're watching documentaries or podcasts or whatever on YouTube. But found this one that's all. It's just old pictures, tons of pictures. That's all they do. It's just a big slideshow of pictures, like old stuff. One was a picture of. Oh my God. This guy did start. Vincent van Gogh's wooden palette with all his paint on it. It looks a lot like this. I knew I was a genius. So it's a big mess of oil. YouTube is the worst of them. Yeah. Well, that's why I paid $12 a month. It was $10 a month like 5 years ago. But it's worth it. I don't see ads on YouTube. I watched an hour and landed 8 or 9. Yeah, I believe it. For sure. Because we dumped Netflix too. So we do watch some movies on Prime. But yeah, we dropped Netflix just cause. Okay, so that's kind of a highlighted color. This is our other color. And I want to, yeah, not paying for what used to be free now. Yeah, well, then deal with the ads. It's 2 choices, right? Pay for it or don't. But if you don't, you can't complain about it. I mean, you can complain, but you're just yelling into the void at that point. Because they're not going to change. And I've spent $12. I've spent $12 a month on a lot stupider shit. Believe me. If I can watch ads, and it is a pain in the ass. I remember Netflix back when they would send you the CDs. You know, you would order the CDs to watch. I had these roommates I was living with, and he was he was an addict about it. But he didn't watch all the stuff either. He was just recording the shit. So he would order the CD or DVDs, right? Not CDs, but he'd order the DVDs and then just he'd copy them. So he just had this big collection of them. Wouldn't hardly watch them ever. But I think back then it was like $6.99. Maybe it was $4.99. And it just kept climbing up and climbing up and climbing up till I don't even remember where it ended. I think we dropped it about 6 months ago. I'm like, yeah, it's not even worth it to watch. Maybe one thing that comes out in a month that's worth watching. It's like, nah, I'm good. I can find most of the things on most of the subjects I'm interested in. And again, like you say, though, yeah, well, if you're not using YouTube, you know, that's the thing. Once I got unemployed, it was basically dropping lots of subscriptions to all kinds of weird shit. But a lot of it was software that I used for work, development software, IDEs, tools, things that don't really need, but that's one thing that stuck around. Oh, I should probably do the back of that too. I don't care. They had to do the Amazon model, start cheap, become, oh yeah, they upped the price through the roof. It was insane. And there's nothing coming out hardly that's worth a shit. I don't think. Nothing's original. They're just remaking movies now because no one can come up with an original idea. And how many love dramas do you need to see? How many action adventures? I mean, stuff like, you know, the epic stuff, like any of the Indiana Jones stuff. Even Romancing the Stone was interesting or unique for action stuff. But I don't, you know, watching thugs running around shooting each other is not really original. I don't know. Well, of course they are. Why not? They got to remake. They're remaking something else too. But they remade Naked Gun again. They redid. We actually did watch one night before last. See, I can't even remember it. It's not that big of a deal. And I think it was a remake of something else. I don't know. It's just getting ridiculous. Romancing the Stone on the sequel. Oh, you've heard it's good? Yeah, I'll watch it just because I like the original one. There isn't anything else. That's a good one. I would be down with that. That's on Prime. Well, see, and that's the thing too. So, what I don't understand, right, as far as the Prime subscriptions go, like for Twitch, is well, the original one was like early 80s or whatever. It's kind of cheesy. I mean, but that's the idea. It was big and stupid. I picked up that day to quit sniffing glue. But what was it? It was I totally forgot what I was saying because I don't have a brain anymore. Too much sniffing glue. It's all Jason, the new one. It's nice. I like that one. That was an actual video too. I totally forgot what I was talking about. Whatever. Naked Gun movies. Oh yeah, Prime. So I want to subscribe. Right, I want to do a Prime subscription on somebody's Twitch channel. But when I go to subscribe, say I'm on their channel, and I'm a Prime member. I pay for Prime. I have Amazon Prime. But I don't know how to tie, I haven't figured out how to tie the two together yet with Twitch, even though it's owned by Amazon. Like how to use I don't even see it. Like if I go to subscribe to a channel, it doesn't give me an option to use my Prime subscription. It's like $5.99 or whatever the price is. Yeah, on Twitch. Settings. Oh, the animals are at it. Arjun, leave her alone. Should get some paint on here at some point. That's okay. We're just chilling anyway. It's a dog and dog eat. Well, it's a dog eat cat world here. He just wants to play with her. She wants nothing to do with him. Always trying to play. But she says, fuck that. The other cat, Sasha, the big chunky one, they're buddies. They're pals. But Priya, the little cat, she's like, nope. Not interested. Why's my phone blowing up? Oh, Mark, you said a thing. Oh, thank you. I get all the stuff on my watch. I always wanted a Dick Tracy watch. All right. Don't die from ads. Awesome. Thank you, Mark. I will see it. There's a... Oh, hey, Smithereen. Woohoo! Good to see you. There's a Prime checkbox at the bottom of the field that pops out when you hit... Okay, so I'm going to try it right now. So I'm logged into Twitch, obviously, because I'm streaming. So I'm going to go over to just a random channel. I'm going to do this in a different tab. I'm going to go to Twitch, right? And I'm just going to find somebody. Studio Bobos. Oh, I'm already subscribed. I got a gift subscription. How about Chronicler? Okay. So if I click subscribe, get a monthly sub with Prime Gaming, sign up. Is that it? Here, I'll show you what I'm seeing. Let me share this screen. You have to link them, Amazon and Twitch, before it does that. Let me show you what I've got here. Let me share this since we're on here. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I don't know. You know, I get scattered, and when I go to think of it, then I don't know. So if I wanted to subscribe here, so I clicked subscribe. That's how I got here. I went, oh, I am subscribed there too. Okay, how about Gravenly Studio? Somebody I'm not subscribed to. Okay. So if there's no drop down. It just, this is the drop down. And blah, 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 blah. Right, so it's got to be this. So I have to sign up. I get a monthly free sub. Oh, and I haven't actually done this. Okay. I will keep that open then. Oh, I just sent you where you... Oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Yes. Awesome. I think I started that at some point and then distracted myself into something else. That's how my brain works. It's hard to... Unless I'm hyper-focused on something, it's hard to maintain focus if I'm trying to do 5 things or 6 things. And then I forget the first thing I was doing. I mean, I could literally forget what I'm painting if say I'm painting this rope right here, and then I go over to do something else and get some paint and come back, I will forget what I was going to paint. It's that quick. So my brain's like 5 steps ahead of itself. It's annoying. Anyway, thanks for my TED Talk. What do we got? Cool. We'll do some show and tell here tonight, a little later, so if you guys got anything. Think Mew's got some stuff up there. Maybe Mark. I haven't actually looked. I like to be surprised. Thing is what I want to do is I want to use a Prime subscription for Eric Swenson's channel just for the month. And mainly because I'd like to see if I can get him to do a review of my wizard model and give me any pointers or tips that he might have. Before the contest, I think his advice would be really well, since I really value his skills. And he's really glossy, so we're going to spray her down later. Okay, I gotta get this row done back here. We'll poke at that. What's everybody working on? You all know what I'm working on. Basically, it's just a lot more of this. Pokey, pokey, pokey. Poke and chat. That's what we'll call the stream from now on. I'll just paint everything in stipple motion and we'll just call it poke and chat. And I really don't care the pattern that's on here. I just want to make sure there's a texture on it. And we'll get it built up and then we will glaze over the top of it, kind of a wash. So it ties it all together. I want a little lighter because we're going to glaze it a little darker. Oh, nice chunky paint. Oh, that's actually the paper work. Okay, that's what happens when the palette stays on here for a month. Oh, I'm not sharing the paint cam. Ah, my bad. I can just sit and watch the chat. Thanks. See what I mean? Out of sight, out of mind. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just trying to get pattern. I don't care what the pattern is. I'm kind of going for this. I'm not trying to do like a houndstooth or anything crazy. I did see something awesome today, though. I saw a guy, the kid that broke the Rubik's Cube world record today, or I don't know if it was today, but he did it in 4.43 seconds. It's a new Rubik's Cube world record. That is insane. The fastest I could solve it back when they came out and that started being a thing in the early 80s. Yeah, I was in high school. The fastest I got it to was 1 minute and 30 seconds. And we used to put we'd spray powdered graphite in the Rubik's Cube and all the joints. So it would spin super fast. But 4 fucking seconds, it's insane. This kid was just flicking his fingers. It was nuts. But I'm sharing it now. That's the old chat. I already saw that. Let's go around the volume here. Yeah, I was actually going to hit Pania if you're still here. I was going to ask Isidore. I was on his chat the other night. Forgot to ask him if they'd be willing to join us on Saturday. I think that would be really cool. Woof, woof. You are not stable. New brush coming tomorrow. I'm excited. We got a new Raphael number 2 and a number 4. So the number 2 replaces this one, which is gacked up. The number 4 gives me a bigger kind of basic brush. They didn't have them on Amazon before, so that was kind of nice. We got them on there now because I got a Amazon gift card. So they were free, basically. Yay, for free. Love us some free. But I want to use the smaller brush for this has got our kind of tealy, yellowy, whatever. I'm just mixing color. No, but as long as everything's the same thing, man. I don't mind some variation. Arjun, who are you torturing out there? Driving the neighbors crazy. I know I do. I like to go in the backyard and play Sex Pistols really loud. That's my passive-aggressive attempt at getting to the backyard neighbor that likes to play Hank Williams really loud. Play punk. I don't actually listen to a lot of punk. I used to. I was in a punk band for about a year and a half back in the day. That was fun. It wasn't really punk, I guess. Kind of. It was like Green Day punk. It's like not really punk, but hard, fast, and loud. And we had harmonies. We actually sang and stuff. See, this area gets built up the most because we're going to focus on the highest parts. Not quite mashing. We will. I'll do another layer. Very ambient. Okay. Color in yellow. Oh, bonus! Bam, ba, da, dun, 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 dun. How's it going, studio? Thanks for the raid. Hey, hey, good to see you. Hey, raiders. Stream hopping, I see. Thanks for the raid. Hello, raiders. Everybody, I'm Tejas. Paint fantasy and D&D type miniatures, working on pieces for Nova right now. I am having a most super excellent, fantastic day. I get to paint toys. How cool is that? Currently, we're wrapping up, getting ready for Nova. So, I don't know if I showed you all those. So, we're working on her right now, getting her refinement stuff done. There's actually fire here. I've got it protected so I don't wipe off the ends of the fire again. But it needs to be reset because it gets hot and squishy. Yeah, so I got this guy. Yeah, it's the best job in the world. Well, next to playing music, that was a pretty awesome job. But we got this gal, so we got to refine her face a little more. A couple little things. I'll finish her this week, and then play show and tell. Hold on. I got 3 pieces going in. So there's that one, and all my peeps already have seen these. They're sick of these models by now. The last 2 months have been nothing but these 3 guys. So then there's this guy. He gets one more little round of revision. He also has a butterfly that goes on the end of this log. And I'm going to cut this smoke down a little bit to about the top of his head. It's a little too much. I got really into it. But he's pretty cool. So he's been fun. Bring stuff out a little more. So he gets one more refinement. And then this guy, I'm very proud of this guy. Yeah. Octavius. So he's done. I don't know. I may bring out the flesh on his thumb a little more like it is here. And maybe darken these a little bit, because if the brightest, whatever it is glowing down here, if that's the brightest, then it wouldn't be that bright on his hands. You can get away with some of that for creative license because these things are so small, but he's a little bigger. This is the first bust I've ever done, so it was a lot of fun. And I like the Black Crow minis are really good sculpts. So anyway, so that's what I've been up to for like the last 2 or so months. Mrs. Beagle usually joins us on Tuesday and Thursday nights, but she is sleeping, having a mad power nap, I guess. What have you been working on? What were you guys doing? I think I saw for a second before I got on stream. You're commission painting a something. Of course, you're always commission painting something, but I didn't know what specifically. No, you've left the house. Okay, well, good to see you, Studio Boneless. Thank you. Oh, there you are. You are here. Okay, cool. I was like crickets. Oh, high elves today. I'm a fan of some high elves. No more commissions on Saturday. That's gotta be nice. Paint something you want to paint. That's very cool. Yeah, right now I'm just getting this back row taken care of here. Little by little. Piece by piece. It's going to be display painting competition one day. Yep, there you go. I love it. Really challenges you. That's the thing. I have no problem spending weeks on them. So it becomes kind of part of your life. Right now, we're just getting texture all over this robe. But it really challenges me. I like the display painting. I don't like shaking. I really like getting into a piece. It's nice just to swap paint on stuff too. But, well, like, I'm probably 30 hours in with her right now. I think the wizard guy was at like 50 hours-ish. Not that it matters, but a lot of the competition folks, when they're painting for Golden Demon and such, especially the dioramas, they're putting in hundreds of hours. But those are much more involved pieces typically. This one wasn't going to be an entry. I actually had the other two done, but I still had a month left till Nova. I was like, well, if I'm putting this much effort into her, I might as well enter her. What the hell? Oh, sweet. Which one are you doing? I have not done a diorama yet. It's paint all over. Nice. We got some eyeball soup. But this is like her point of view. Oh, yeah, you cut out. You're still typing, I'm sure. A small canvas backdrop of a cathedral and Elena standing on the marble stairs. That'll be nice. Did you see the piece that Ghoul Studio did? He got a finalist in Golden Demon this year with it. It's real. At least half the diorama is really similar. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. No, well, maybe. I don't know. Let me look. Hold on a second. It had a really cool, it uses a really cool cast shadow on it, and they just got online. I want it, their Instagram though. Unless you find it first. Let me see. Let's see. Sorry, I can't see chat, so if you're yapping, I cannot hear. Maybe it's this one. It's this one. Yeah, he is. Yeah, it might be. Yeah. I think he is a beast. Yeah, let me sure. This one. It'll probably show the wrong screen first. That's fine. This guy. That came out really good. Is that what you're referring to? I like the cast shadow on this, right in the back here. It's funny. Anyway, that's a very nice piece. Yep. Yeah, that's a good one, right? I like that. I definitely have a story going on here. Sweet. Yeah, that's nice. Well, I look forward to seeing it. I'm sure you'll nail it. I'd like to do something like that. I may try and set myself up for next year. I don't have any idea what I want to do though. I have to kind of put my sleeping brain together, or stick my sleeping brain on it so it can sit and work out what it wants to do subconsciously. and kind of manifest what I can really do my best work in. I've got this other one, some little guys that I want to do just for fun when these are done. See how it's like a comparison for anyone that wants to know. That's 32, this is 75, and that's the difference. I need to get a backdrop for her is what I want to do. Somehow I need a plinth where I can put backdrop, because my vision originally was to have like a big moon back here. All right, I can paint that all up, but she's got this weird base and I just haven't sorted out how I'm gonna get something mounted back in. I gotta run and make dinner. Enjoy your dinner. Have a great night. Thank you for the raid. What's the blue dot under her left shoulder? Oh, that's a mole. It's actually a splot of paint that I haven't removed yet. I kind of just left it there. It's my signature. I think every model I paint from now on is going to have a little brown mole. But yeah, no, that was some splash of paint. I just kind of thought, not bad. Paint a little hair coming out of it, hanging down. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it because this is airbrushed. And if I touch that, I don't know. Not that I can't spray it again. Maybe I can make it look like it's supposed to be there, right? It's like playing music and hitting wrong notes, and then you can say, oh, I meant to do that. It's jazz. If you do it twice, if you make the same mistake twice, then that's jazz. That's jazz, exactly. You got it. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy with this thing because again, it's in the back. But in case I don't get a backdrop together in the next couple weeks, then it's gonna have to look semi-decent, I suppose. Of course, I'm wearing all the paint off this palette. I've got to finish this project soon so I can change my paper. But this is the original base color for this. Just kind of bringing this back in a little thinner. She's a little water. Go back over it before it starts totally setting. A way to kind of push the paint around just still a little bit. Over for another set of highlights. That should do another run of these highs, another glaze, and I think that'll be done. We'll bring it up. That is done. That's done. We're doing a highlight. It's just like highlight glaze, highlight glaze, highlight glaze, highlight glaze. But always in a smaller spot. I'm like hugging the edge of my desk right now, so I have to move the camera down. So I like to rest my forearms on the edge of my desk for support. Therefore, I am out of focus. There we go. All right. That should get a little bit. Here, I'm just mashing these colors around. I just want texture. I don't care what the texture is per se. Yeah, Raiders. So basically stream all the freaking time now. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8:30 EST, and Tuesday and Monday, Wednesday, Friday at EST, Tuesday and Thursday at 7. And I basically used to paint back in the day, which was a Wednesday. No, it was back in the 80s and 90s when I was playing massive amounts of D&D. Painted a lot of models back then with metal models and tester paint. And then went off and had a life, and now I'm been back at this for about 2.5 years now. It's gone pretty quick, but I learned so much. It's amazing. Oh, I still want to cover my fire. And the scullies. That will work. And Karen is a maker sculptor, so she sculpts with polymer clay. Makes a lot, does a lot of whimsical characters and creatures and worlds. But she'll scan in clay or sculpt in clay and then scan the sculpts and then print in 3D. So we do have a 3D printer, so this is one of the very few models that I've actually printed. Or haven't printed. God, words are hard. I typically print most of my stuff, so I've got to repaint these leg straps. They're driving me crazy, and they're the same color. I just can't. I'm just gonna make them darker. They can still be brown. They just don't need to be the same color as her leg sash. 50 Shades of Brown. Right? Am I right? Everything is brown. That's better. It's better already. Warm brown. This flavor of brown is delicious. Actually, the Pro Cold warm brown, but it looks like you want to eat it. It's really looking. Where is it? Burgundies. It's my warm brown. Are you my warm brown? That's delicious. I want to eat it. It's like, no. Don't worry, I eat enough paint. back. Yes. I think these things have been like 3 different colors so far. Now they're this color. I never actually painted back here. This is all pretty unpainted and nasty. I'm not really concerned about it, but for the sake of argument. Oh, slow down, Turbo. In color. Okay. Of course, one trick I did see that was pretty cool about painting the wallpaper like that is to do a printout, like a transfer onto the surface and then paint over the top of it. Some kind of template situation. You're the wrong brush. I don't want you. You are not wanted. Heard the big one I was just using. Well, computer sitting on it? No. Oh, there you are. Okay. Flash. That's probably not good. This is jazz. Totally improvising and making it up as we go along. Right. Minute, right? Let it dry, let it dry. Have you seen any of the fast shows? No, I'm not. I do not know the fast show you speak of. One that's a little bit. Ah, yes. I'm down with that. Show me, show me. Is this a British show? Old, not running. Right on. You guys do come out with some awesome stuff. I'll tell you what. I need to do a rewatch of Faulty Towers. Used to love that show on reruns. Ah, Christian. Hi, how are you? Good to see you in the house. Thank you, and thank you. We're still in the refining stages of her, but she's coming along. Right on. Got the fire all blocked off. What do you think of the fire? Are you doing okay? I have to keep resetting this every once in a while because I keep grabbing it, which is the point, but it gets soft and squishy. And we got I don't know, she's very, very glossy right now. You're good? Good. Are you working on anything now? Are you a painter, crafter, maker, streamer? Or are you just hanging out? Which is totally awesome. I just got this on here so I don't wear out the ends of stuff while I'm pawing all over it. Oh, fixing little things that I see that need fixing. We gotta deal with this dagger here shortly. What to do with it yet. Paint down here. That's too bright. Oh, sweet. Have I seen those? You want to share them? You can post links in here if you would like. We usually do our showcase on Thursday nights, but that has a varied response. So in about a half an hour, we will go through the Discord and grab works in progress and finished pieces that our community has done. So you can wait till then, or you can go ahead and post a link now if you'd like. Mushroom Queen. Sweet. Mushroom Queen's gotta be cool. I wanna see it. let's look. What? Oh, that's sweet. Hold on, let me share my screen. Let's all enjoy. I have to change the tab. There we go. That's awesome. What? They look like tackle. They are tackle. Hold on. What? Are you painting tackle? What a genius idea. Oh, nice job. It's like a little trout, mackerel. Look at these little shapes. Wow. Bear. Kristen. Very cool. How clever. Dang, I wonder if they'd catch anything out here. It's a lot of bass fishing. I've got like 5 lakes within about 15 minutes of me in any direction. Haven't caught any yet. What else we got? You got your other one. Let's grab this. The dad wanted some fishing lures. Yeah, that's clever, right? Is that the only link? Wait, it looks like there were 2 links. Oh, that is the fish. Okay, you haven't posted the mushroom queen yet. I bet Dad's happy with those. That's awesome. I would use those. Nice. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, that's probably one of the cleverest uses of paint I've seen yet. Nice job. You could actually make that a whole thing. Hand painted fishing lures. Specific for the area which you are in. That would be sweet. I like that. Very cool. Oh, we got like an hour or so. Okay, I gotta catch up to myself. So we gotta take a 5-minute pause so I can get, speaking of ads, so I can get the ads out of the way. Give us a chance to stretch and take our meds and go give somebody a hug. And when I come back, you gotta tell me who you hugged while we were gone. If you're new here, I'm not going to be painting. You won't be missing anything. I have some dumb intermission screens that will come up, but there'll be 3 minutes of ads, and we will be back. I'm going to go use the bathroom, get something to drink, and stretch and stuff. So hang out. We'll be back in 5 minutes. survived. Hopefully. Be daunting out there. Oh, painting things. Yes, brown things. Okay. I need my zoomers now because I'm old. Actually, zoomers are good for anything. Good you are. I don't know how people paint stuff without them. Because they have eyes at work? No, that's too simple. Like I said, a lot of this is refinement at this point, so we've got to make sure our lines are clean, our blends are smooth, all that kind of. I don't know what this is. I think that's a knot. She was an afterthought entry anyway, so I don't expect to win. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be my first like in-person competition. I did win a bronze on a Reddit competition for miniature painting community subreddit. That was fun. I'm not doing the back. A little bit of the back. There are some people that don't even paint the backs of their models. Believe it or not. They just paint them up for the photo shoots. Just do the front bits. I didn't know that was a thing. That would make it a lot easier, wouldn't it? Here's the fun of doing this, is the doing of it. Why would you only do half of it? Maybe because you don't want to take up 6 months of your life painting one model. Meh. I just want it a little clean, so if somebody does look back here, they're not going to go through this book. Another sale for the selling point for the something else. Anyway, all right, that's good for that. We're back to the looks pretty ruddy. Sorry. We'll tweak this out and chat. Hi, chat. How's everybody doing? We got about 15 minutes, and we'll open up Discord and see what the hell's in there. All the awesome art that everybody wants to share. Very excited. Wow, 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 wow. Who's that? Hey, Christian, thank you for the follow. Super appreciated. Now my brain wants to paint fishing lures. I've never even thought of that. That's genius. Using your mad painting skills for good. That's good. Unless you're a fish. Yeah, that's what I was saying. No, she was actually an afterthought. I wasn't even going to enter her anyway. But I think it'll be super fun. Get to meet all these people that we see online all the time. Actually meet fellow streamers in person. That'll be a blast. I kind of want to move on to this right now. Let's get back to this. I don't know what to do with their knife. When I originally painted, well, I can't talk with the brush in my mouth, right? I may add a little, just a light spray, and bring it all together. But I need to figure out. I painted it metal at first, thinking it was some metal thing, but it is not. It's like a rope. Everything's ropes. It's got ropes all over. And her eyes. I'm looking in the camera here. Bright eyes. Gotta get that. We're getting there though. Just about there. We will have her done by Saturday. Oh, let's see. Another. I gotta make sure. Yay, Mark, can you post those links and like on the Discord? Because I'm afraid I'm gonna like refresh this after stream and I'm gonna lose the chat and I will lose the links to the vids you sent. If you don't mind. Oh, no hurry. Whenever. Because I'll lose it. I'll end up going, when I'm finished, I'll go upstairs and then I'll refresh the screen and I will lose the entire chat. Because I'll forget. Oh. Okay, so those are, I'm going to go with rope. I think it could be a bone handle. We could do it like bone. That'd be a little different. Let's see. Ah, gotcha. Thanks, Mark. You're quick. I wonder if they make reclining paint chairs. Gotcha, Tavern Talk. Cool, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
I will watch those tonight. Okay. Yeah, those gotta be kind of ropey things. The blade can stay metal, I suppose, but this stuff, this is rope. This is all just a big ropey mess. All of it, except for this handle. All right, let's do this. Let's go with a bone kind of thing. Maybe pretty dark ivory. I get to use this enough. The signature paints from Pro Acryl I find were really nice. Ninja set's pretty good. I think Ninja was the first set I bought. Actually, all the Pro Acryl I have are all the signature sets. And an orange. That's it. And we can mix it in with whatever. I don't care at this point. Most of this. Let's go over here. Ooh, crusties. Okay, we don't need nearly that much. It's not always the case. Massive glob. Right. But it is more fluid than most. Right out of the tube. So we're just going to base coat this. Get it ready for highlighting and other sundrous things. So I can see what's happening here. Arjun, what are you up to, Arjun? Okay, well, since what is happening here in the light, I can't see. Okay, so that's actually another piece. Yeah, here. Okay. That dry. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that is. Maybe we make it a red color. I didn't even bother painting this jar back here. Oops. Really need to go crazy with it. Let's do it blue. Let's give it some color while we're waiting for the other thing to dry. Just to give it color. Because you honestly can't even see it. But since it's there, I might as well paint it. Yeah. This color, that would kind of tie it in together. Let's do that. Use this burnt red. Crusty burnt red. Water. And instant paint. Let's do like a brown red. Since this, there's like two focal points. This section right here is all one, really. And then obviously her face up here. This whole area. This might be too red. Well, we're gonna find out. Yeah, I'll take it. Just to differentiate it from everything else. But not super bright. Yeah, that's like a rope. But I don't care. It's whatever I want it to be. It's my model. Right? We're gonna make this. It just cracks me up though. It's like the whole idea of making fantasy non-existent fantasy creatures look as realistic as possible. Huh. That was the funny part when I was doing the eyeballs. I was worried that it wouldn't look realistic enough on this fantasy character that exists nowhere but in my imagination. That is actually part of the rope too. I mean, she is a witch, so she's a dark, icky person. Not someone you'd invite over for dinner. I mean, you might. It depends. I don't know you. What that is, though. Salem? Oh. Witches are historical. Yeah, true. You can. We do have witches. It's funny you mentioned that, Salem. Yeah. I don't have the sheet here, but it's... I've actually been to Salem. We went to Salem, Massachusetts for a weekend just to explore. Really fucking cool. But I'll tell you what, it's like if you've ever heard of a Christmas town where like everything is Christmas. But Salem, Massachusetts, it's like Halloween town. Like everything is witch or occult or psychic or all of it. It's insane. We went to the witch museum. We got a couple witch museums, and then they had a big we did a walking tour for a couple hours, which was basically just a historic tour, but there's like still chunks of the town from like the 1700s that are fully intact and people living in the houses. Like prominent people used to live there in these streets. So you get to go see all these really cool old Victorians and stuff. And but the whole downtown area is all Witchipoo Halloween-y stuff. It's nuts. It's a cool town though. I felt weird there. They have this little memorial section that has like it's not very big, but it's got little plaques for everyone that had been killed there. They still haven't figured out where the actual hanging tree was that they did a lot of it with. They think they did. They've got a map from before any of the neighborhoods were built, from people's accounts of, well, I can look out the window and I can see it hanging up on this hill. So they've tried to triangulate where that was happening. And they had the judge's house. If you ever see pictures of Salem, there's like a big grayish house, and that's where the judge lived that kind of propagated the whole thing. But it is really sad. I mean, there was a lot of people lost a lot of stuff, because even if you were accused and you were let go, they immediately took you and all your property, everything, and stuck you in a jail until you could pay your way out. So that screwed a lot of people. I mean, it was worse than we thought. So that part's pretty sad. It felt kind of sad. It felt kind of sad the same way we went to Gettysburg, PA, which is the biggest battle of the Civil War. It's not kind of a Civil War, and I wouldn't say enthusiast, but was always really interested in it. Maybe I had a past life there. There's something about it. But Gettysburg, they lost like 54,000 people died in like 4 days. It was brutal, and you can feel it. It's like we stayed there again for a weekend. This was on a different trip, and we did a ghost tour that was cool. Yeah, Bran Castle. Oh, even Bran, I'd like to go there. Everything's vampire related. Yep. Salem's like everything's witches, tarot, witches, psychic, occult, you name it. It's there. Everyone's trying to get their little sliver of the pie. But yeah, Gettysburg felt really dark. And we did the tour around the entire town, so it has like there's 180 monuments or some shit. I mean, probably more. I don't even know. It's like this battalion fought here and they lost this many guys, and this battalion was there and they did this. All around the entire area, because there's like a town and then there's these big fields, and you can see like where the South brought in all the cannons and their battalion. It was just nuts, but it just felt dark. You could see they still had bullet holes, like 50 caliber steel, lead ball bullet holes in the brick buildings. Yeah, we stayed at the Farnsworth house, which is haunted, and it's just a little Airbnb, but you could see from across the street, you could see, um, what was her name? Mary, God, I knew her name. I would know it in a second. She was the only civilian casualty in the war. Yeah. And somebody was actually, they were using her doorknob to sight their guns with from across the street. And like an attic in this one building that was set up for like sharpshooters. And one of the shots went through the door and basically killed her instantly. I can't remember her name now. Anyway, but yeah, there's like bullet holes all over the place. It's crazy. But it just felt dark. Salem felt dark, but not quite as bad. I would imagine, yeah, going to Bram Castle, that was a whole amazing, brutal time. We're really awful to each other historically. People can be really cruel to other people. It's like, I can't wait until we don't have to do this anymore. Figuring out ways to off each other most effectively. We should just paint minis. Or be creative somehow. You know, this is part of how we change things, is by being creative, because it puts in positive, loving, creative energy in this universe. Whatever it is you're creating. As long as you're creating. Those are my two thoughts. Actually, it's probably more than two, but there you go. I mean, sticking up people's, it just made me think sticking people's heads on spikes, that would definitely be a deterrent. But in Salem, they tried to think that one of the theories was that it was like mildewy crops. That's been debunked, though. It was literally a bunch of girls fucking around because they were crazy bored. And because of the puritanical values that everybody was holding, but yet, you know, underneath it's kind of madness. And it just, they went into absolute maniacal delusions because they were terrified. Just a scared people in general. Okay, I think our bones are ready to... That looks better already. I'm down with that. Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Gave me the shivers. It was a torture prison of the Khmer Rouge road. Man. Now, I've never got to go to Southeast Asia. I mean, other than India. But I didn't see anything really creepy in India. I just didn't go to the right spots, probably. Torture, prison. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, it's not woo-woo stuff to think that energy hangs around. You know, it's in the space. We're all just energy anyway. So when there's deep trauma in a space, I think it's, you know, it's a memory of it kind of stays in that space-ish. It might dissipate, but and you can feel it. Some people can feel it. Not everybody feels it. You know. Yeah, that would be rough though. Torture. I did. Yeah, I haven't got anything that rough. That's very direct. Thinking I did see a snake charmer once though. That's a real thing. I didn't think that was real, but I was walking around in Tiruvannamalai in southern India in Tamil Nadu, and I was walking around this town, and I just went down this side street and turned a corner, and there's this guy sitting in an open area, and there's like maybe 5 or 6 people kind of hovering around, and he was sitting there with a wicker basket. I swear to God, with cobras, and he had his I don't know what it's called, his flute, and was playing them. Like, is this serious? I actually got a video of it. I have to post it sometime. But yeah, it's a real thing. That was cool. It might have been traumatic if it had actually bit somebody. That wasn't really traumatic. Darks. Oh, like the I was gonna say though. Yeah, so like energy of of things like that and trauma. Oh, what? The Annabelle doll, the Raggedy Ann doll that's supposedly super haunted, they have to keep it locked up. Yeah. You heard that the guy that's on tour with the stuff, he's on tour with all these haunted things. Yeah. He died in his hotel room, like, it was like 3 weeks ago or so. Just died. No cause of death. They don't know what. I believe he was in his 40s, something like that. So that's a thing. Pretty much anyone that's had direct contact with her has died. That's the deal. But is it true or not? This curses. I was watching something last night about like the curses they were using back in the day for like the tombs and all that kind of thing. Was it real or not? I guess if you were to believe it, then you would probably manifest it as though it was real. It's hard to say, right? It's a very strange world. I do believe there's ghosts. I think a lot of them, though, are just energy that's on repeat, like residual energy. It's just a remnant of somebody's ego that's still just walking the halls back and forth, or doing just kind of a, what do they call it, like an echo? Oops. Never mind, echo. All right, so there's our rope for our thing here. We're also gonna, I saw you, kitty. I don't know what that is, but we're gonna paint it out. I think it's probably a sprue I didn't cut off. Too late for that now. We'll paint it out. Get a second coat of this stuff on. I do like ghost tours and things. We saw what was it? The ghost tour in Gettysburg. They took us to a bridge that people had been hung on. It was by a field hospital where the body parts were getting cut off so fast they had to get the farm kids in the area to come over and pile up the limbs that were cutting off outside the window. It actually had gotten up to window level because there were so many arms and legs and wrists and whatever else was getting cut off. Okay, so we're gonna have a macabre stream tonight. That's all right. Really, I have far too active imagination. Yeah, I hear you. It's a thing. I think this world is much stranger than we'd like to admit. And with quantum computing out now and AI, it's getting a lot stranger. The grandparents have had ghosts. Yep. Yeah, Karen has too. I haven't personally. What was I painting? See, that's what I'm talking about. I don't even remember what I grabbed paint for. Just cleaning up stuff I see. Yeah, I'll let her tell you about it, but she's seen some things for sure. I'd like to. Like, say. I forget. It's okay. Ghosts. Okay, we got this. And we got a bow. Alright, so. Hi, Arjun. Who are you looking for? The cat went that way. I swear he came in looking for the cat. Okay, honestly, now we're down to her face and this dagger. This gal will be done. Let's see. Let's do a little wash on that. Let's use some wash. Contrast, something. How about this sepia? I like this sepia or not. This is like some of the only Citadel paints I have. Dozen of them, that's about it. I don't use them very often, but sometimes they do come in handy. Just cannot stand these things, honestly. I would like to have ghostly encounters. Was hoping this house was haunted, but it's not. It's not. It's not. Sad face. But we like the ghost tours. What was I gonna say? We had one. We went on a ghost tour in Portland, Oregon, because there's like Portland is filled with catacombs. Like there's underground tunnels like all through downtown Portland, and they did that because they did the same thing in Seattle. It has like a whole underground city basically, but that was because it burned and the original city is like at ground level, and then they built on top of it, so you can still go underneath and explore. They used them for speakeasies and casinos and things like that. But in Portland, the tunnels were all because being a port town, Portland, right? They used to Shanghai people. It was like a real thing. So if you came into town on a ship, or if you were just, a local partying away in a tavern somewhere, they'd basically drug you or get you super drunk and then dump you down. They had trap doors in a lot of the pubs, and you'd get dropped down into these tunnels, and they put you, and there's all these little cells too, and so they would take your shoes and put you in like this cell, and there was broken glass all over the tunnels, and they would take your shoes. So when you wake up out of your stupor, yeah, because that's what it was too. The prostitutes, a lot of them, they would get paid by the captains of these ships to get you just super pissed, and then you pass out. And basically, they take you, and then next thing you know, you're on a ship going to somewhere, maybe Cambodia. No, you can't take a ship to Cambodia, maybe. Anyway, so yeah, that was a thing. But I didn't experience any ghosts. They were saying that there were ghosts down there, and I'm sure there are, but I was not privy to them. I do not like this paint. Maybe I use the other sepia. I like the shade of this one though, but we'll go with it. The supernatural is very interesting. Let it dry, let it dry. Oh, ha 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 ha. We never did show we got totally wrapped up in painting. Let's dig around in Discord for a minute. See what's in there. Who's been sharing the things? Our friend Shiny Mew's gone though. Oh well. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a moment. Open it in the browser. Thank you. Okay. What do we got? Okay. I'm looking. Okay. All right, workbench. Oh, okay. Nothing in workbench. That's okay. Mew's got a couple things in here. And then we'll see what else we got in here. If anyone has anything they want to share, now's your time. Boof. Okay, our friend Shiny Mew. They got a new model. I actually printed this model for them. Not the base. They're still looking for a base for it because it didn't come with one. This was actually an avatar from another app. I don't know what the app was. It's like a VR avatar from somewhere. And it was in Blender. And so originally we moved this arm up and had it like waving, and then we brought it back down. It's like they just got started on some priming. Yeah, so I moved the arms, but it taught me a little bit of Blender, so that was cool. Oh, come on. Really? Let me do that. Let's see, what else we got here? Oh, butterflies. Flutterbies. That's actually really cool, though. Print out a whole bunch of them. Oh, you can make like a butterfly house diorama. Ooh, with like 100 of these things. Oh, that would be cool. Sorry, my brain just goes. And then we have some... Oh, same one. We got some skin going on. All right. But yeah, this was an avatar that we printed out in 3D. That was pretty cool. It came out good. Looks like they just got started on it. Thanks for sharing, Mew, wherever you are. Let's see. This was older. Oh, Q-Stick. Q-Stick was a new friend of ours that showed up the other night. And I posted this. They're working on a Space Marine Army. Blue's intense. Right? Just that shade right there. That is blue. Some scully heads. GW sure knows how to lay on the details, though, don't they? Jesus. I mean, like that little rivet, this little rivet, that rivet. It cracks me up. Okay, what else we got here? I like that it keeps coming back to the rivets. That's good. Or rivets? What the? Butterflies. I don't know words. Ah, Kristen got somebody in here. Right on. What do we got? Oh, is this your mushroom queen? Oh, awesome. Oh, that's cool. What else you got back here? Stick around on your desk. Oh, look at this. You gotta see some of Karen's stuff. You need to make sure you pop in when Karen's with us, because she's got a lot of little characters like this. This is the kind of stuff she does. Anyway, well, I like where you're going with this. That'll be good, kind of sketching this out. Little fungi details. Look at that. The zoom of doom. Thanks, Jace. Yep. Little detailies. I like the fungi. Oh, these little bits here too. That's cool. There's a fungi. Oh, bud. Where'd you get this one from? Oh, I like the drip net. It's all dripping out here. That's cool. Is this moon thing, is that part of her too, or is that a different model with fungi on it? Very cool. I like where you're going with this. I can't wait to see it progress. Keep us posted in the Discord so we can see your progress. That's great. Nice work. Etsy? Yeah. That's what I was wondering, right? Is it the throne? Sorry, I'm just reading chat while I'm showing this stuff. On the same browser window. Okay, well, that's what I was wondering. Oh, I see, it is. So that goes back there. Oh, that makes more sense, yeah. Thinking maybe Kristen just paints mushroom people. But no, that's her throne. Oh, even cooler. Where's her face, though? There's no face. Is it underneath here? Must be under there. Oh, he needs to come inside. Uh-oh. Very nice. Yeah, okay, you got it. Looks like the throne she is on. Hold on, give me 5 seconds. I gotta go bring Doggo in so he's not tormenting the neighbors. It's 9:25 at night. I need to lock the back door here. I am in the basement / garage, so it'll take like 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Okay, all is well in the neighborhood. She doesn't have one, it just looks like a mush. Oh, okay. Oh, she doesn't have a face, it's just a stem. Gotcha. Alright. That makes sense. I have not seen a mushroom face. Cool as that. Good times. Oh, that's fun. She's got mushrooms too on her arms, which doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if they're mushrooms or not. Honestly, I don't know what they are. They're just little flaps. They look like fungi, kind of. And music is really, really quiet. It's almost too quiet. Too quiet for me. I can't hear it. Oh, probably because it stopped. All right, well. Okay, let's just do a little bit of this right now. A little bit in the shadow here. There. Perfect. Okay. I have knocked over so many of these bottles and spilled everything. Beagle engineer design citadel. All right, where are we? This guy has been a little bit. We're good. I haven't bought anything off of Etsy yet. I do buy print. Was it pre-printed or did you print it? I guess it was pre-printed. I like painting models with watercolor. That's what I feel like sometimes. Getting down there one piece at a time. Tick tock, tick tock. That didn't really blend up really well. That side did. Like that side. And this side. Don't like. Maybe I hit that a little bit. First, let's do up this dagger. Focusing on the dagger. Keep getting distracted with that. See, Mark, now all I see is this mole. That's all I see now is this brown dot on the shoulder. I could make it into a tattoo. I think we are painting it with watercolor. I mean, honestly, it's just really thick watercolor. So when we're glazing, we're actually painting with watercolor. I mean, this is watercolor consistency. You know, that's watercolor. So I think we are painting with watercolor. It just happens to be really thick watercolor. It's like Eric says, we're just painting layers. Everything is layering, whether it's thick or thin or stippled or stroked or whatever. It's all layers. It's just how thick is the paint and how are you applying it. We don't need to make this more complex than it is. I think I will spray that though. I think it will. I think we're going to do that. Yeah. Get some turquoise. That's a good idea. Because it will be, this is moonlight, right? Because all our moonlight is turquoise in the world. Should be hit and miss too, just in the night. But, sorry about the compressive noise, everybody. What are you looking for, Arjun? Hi, buddy. Yeah, you're soaking wet because you're out standing in the rain yelling at everybody like an idiot. Smart idiot, but an idiot. Go away, you're soaking wet. Here, go over here. Down. Down. Somewhere. Pick a place. Okay. Or don't. Well, poo. I thought I was about to save money on paint. I got so much watercolor. Yeah, I wish I could actually paint, like 3D paint. Or I mean, 2D paint. I used to like watercolors, but yeah. It's kind of the same thing, yeah. It's so much watercolor. Yeah, I've got quite a bit too. Not watercolor, though. At some point a couple of years ago, I thought I got into this hobby just to collect paint. But I'm done buying paint. I was like, oh, that's a cool color. I need that. That's a cool color. I need that. I need all the ink. And I need these contrast paints. And I need... Like, don't. I end up mixing most of the colors anyway. That's funny though. Dead sky. Oh, good morning to you. Good evening here. Might go a little late tonight. How you doing, Dead Sky? I haven't seen you in a minute. Yo yo. We're gonna start here. A little bit of flow improver. Well, I mean, you could actually use watercolor. It would just be, so if you zenithal stuff, I wonder, right? 'Cause I think about that sometimes. So if I had this, doing great, just getting the Nova pieces done. But I've got, like, so this is, it's trying to catch that. So this is zenithal. I bet you could paint this with watercolor. I mean, it's just a glaze, right? Like I was saying. So if I took this, that's a watercolor, super thin. I'm just going to paint this rock here. Can't really see it, but that would be like watercolor. You'd have to go over it and say a little thicker of a glaze, so maybe your watercolor doesn't have quite as much water in it. So that's like this. Can't really tell, but it's on there. I did see a video. Who was it? I kind of stopped following them now. Don Serratos. He did a video of doing that where he had a zenithal model and just painted it with super thin paint. Basically, just painted it all with really thin paint using the zenithal like a contrast paint, and that was kind of cool. It works, especially actually if you didn't zenithal. If you just primed it white, I bet it would work really well. Made much of this, so I'm just going to drop. We're going to use ink. I like to spray ink. It's really good consistency, and we can thin the shit out of it. Because I don't want very much. I got like 3 drops of flow improver and a drop of that. Mix it up. You even add a little water in there. I can't backflow on this brush. Not like the other ones. Okay, there's our blue. I should mask this up a little bit. Actually, I get really excited when I move forward without thinking and preparing. Since we're going to be going down this direction, I only want to hit the high bits. So we need to get, say, her leg here. Maybe some of this knife. I don't really care. I'm going to repaint the knife anyway. Missed this, so that, screw the knife. Alright, leg. Yes, I'm being quick and sloppy about this. just to block that off, and block this part of her leg off. My biggest part is, can you make it to the end of the painting project without breaking anything? Doing better, guys. I've only broken this off twice now. But I think I fixed the glue. You can't, it broke in the same spot twice, and it was all pretty glummy, but we sanded it up last night, kind of cleaned it off, repainted it so that you can't tell. That's good. This is super thin, and I am barely pulling it. Hit that for the get to that. We're done on that slide. Boink. Boink. That's the sound it makes in my head. Putty is the best stuff in the world ever. And you can take comic strips off with it. That's what we used to do with it. When people read newspapers, and Sunday morning you had the big comic strip section. What's that sound? And you could spread the putty on it and then lift it up, and it would pull the ink off with it. So, wow, the comics are on my silly putty now. Because I'm 5 and this is awesome. I would still do it. I'm 60. As I sit in my basement and play with toys. Yeah, see that tied all our strokes together. Looks good. Richer. Actually, could do this. We could add. Arjun, I'm gonna knock you out. Now, what is this? Yeah, that's our deep turquoise. Boop. Adding some water in here, mixing it with the not deep turquoise. Sometimes we got the airbrush out. Hit the shadowy parts. That's match. So the turquoise only exists on the back side. You need to get out of my way because I'm like a bull in a dodge. Slot bucket. Sorry, it's loud. I know. That's less loud. I'm not doing a super clean on this. We're just making sure everything's out of it. This, I have it cleaned up and like a super take apart for complete clean. Okay. All right. So on that note, good to see you, Dead Sky. What are you working on? You've been doing good. You're doing good, you say. You working on anything? You just hanging out? I still got myself to say, got more. Yeah, I got you. I need to wake up more and be more interested in what I have on the table. I hear you. A piece of something. Actually, since we do have the airbrush out, we're not done yet. A couple little things, and then we'll take another break. What are we doing? Yeah, well, we got 3 pieces for Nova. She's the last one. Let's touch this up real quick. And then a couple more weeks to do a little bit of refinement on the other bits. And the other 2 balls. right, buddy. Thank you. Have a good night. We will see you soon, I'm sure. Sweet dreams. All right. Glad you were here. Thank you so much. Ring, ding, 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 ding. Thanks. It's some crazy frog on the way up. That's right. That's what we do here. So we gotta cut spots here. We gotta get rid of. Yeah, thanks. Ding, ding, ding. It's totally in my ear now. God damn it, Mark. That's awesome. See, our light is creeping around. Some of it will still be a little lit up. Glad they make these brushes with tiny tips. Otherwise, I don't know how we do this. Okay. Oh, that's all right. I thought it was morning. Good morning. Was that not your morning? But yeah, you definitely need your beauty sleep, so just saying. Just kidding. Have a good night. Have a good rest of your night. I'm glad you popped in, even if it was for a moment. But a moment. A fleeting bye-bye. Okay, guys, we're going to take 5 more minutes. We got about another half hour-ish. I might go a little later tonight, so we got a while. So that being said, I got to run another round of ads. And we'll continue poking at this fine gal. And if you're not followed yet, please consider doing so. It's free. And we're actually we're gonna lacquer. We'll do some matte varnish on her and get her not shiny, and then maybe we'll do a butterfly or face. I'm gonna have to do her eyeball. Anyway, I will be back in 5 minutes. If you're new here, you're not gonna miss anything. I'm not gonna be painting. I too will be stretching and doing stuff. So take your meds and hug somebody, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. That looks better. It'll look even better when it's not glossy. Take care of that. We'll need to fix this though. That. That's fine. I just want to take it down to the rope, then we can repaint the rope. Breathing's good. All right, we need to get her sprayed, I think. Tap these. Here, just a little bit. What's the name of the game? Up there, buddy. About 15 more minutes. Some base love. The white of her eye on the right side. Oh, that eye. Eye. Good. And or not. Let's get her sprayed. I think we're good for tonight. Varnish on here.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. Let's get. Oh. Easy peasy. Sealed up with some matte varnish. Is good. Varnish. Just because. That. I think to put a drop of sand in there too, just because. Oop. See if I might actually. I think it could be a shiny, liquidy. Right. And the flames. Flames in the water, I think we'll leave. Let's see. Look really cool. Make it glistening looking. Okay, let that dry for a minute. We'll get another coat on there. Chicka chicka. Oh yeah, hope everyone's having a good Thursday. Not sure, got awful quiet in here, you guys. Let's use the air. Spray this. Coat. Alright. Alright, got a little bit. Spray. All right. Very good. All right, on that note, let's see. I think we're gonna call it end of stream. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Love you all, appreciate it. Carry on with your good works. Be good out there. Be good to people. And I will be back tomorrow morning, Friday morning, yeah, 8:30. To be around, pop in, love to have a chat. Bring your hobby. Anyway, have a good rest of your night, and we will see you next time. Thanks.